Hi, Elise.
Hi, Danielle.
Zoom must have updated. Now it's like a doorbell when people are coming into class. I was like, what is that?
Oh, it's always been that way for me.
I don't know. Maybe I'm because I'm using like Seth's Zoom today. Usually it doesn't do that. So I'm like, or I'm new to this. So guys, if you want to get, so I'm using some 3-pound weights today and a stretchy band. If you want it, you could use like 1s or 2s, nothing super crazy on the weights or just your body weight. We're only doing like a few things with that. So no weights will do as well. And we're gonna get started in like 3 minutes. And if you want to throw on some of your own jams, you're welcome to, because you can't really hear mine too well. Okay.
What do we need today, Danielle?
So, oh, sorry, I thought you heard me. So, so a stretchy band, if you'd like to use it, we're just gonna do it for some standing stuff. A light set of weights, if you have it, I'm using 3s for reference. 1s, 2s, water bottles, just your body will do as well. Or nothing, it's fine. Just gonna give everyone like 1 more minute to get in, and then I guess everyone else is doing it on their recording. There's Amy. Don't be shy. I like it when your camera's on. And we feel like we're in a real class together. So I'm gonna mute everyone in like 1 minute. If you see me oddly walking up to the screen, I'm just letting in the latecomers. Okay, so if you're just joining, here's someone else. There you go, Jan. I spoke too soon. Let's see. Okay. Hello. Hi, Jan. Okay, so Jan, we have a set of light weights, if you'd like, a stretchy band, and we're gonna get started. I'm gonna mute everyone. Okay, so mat, light set of weights, if you have it. I'm using 3s for reference, 1s, 2s, water bottles, your body is fine, as well as stretchy band if you like it. I'm Danielle, I don't know you. We're doing cardio Pilates today. So we're gonna start by stepping to the very back edge of your mat, so make sure that you have room to move forward. Your feet are gonna be hip distance apart. Just take a big deep inhale, arms are gonna go up to the sky, interlock them, let your head fall back as you push the hips forward. You roll forward, let your hands come to the mat and just letting someone else in. Walk yourself out to a plank position. When you get there, hands are right underneath the shoulders. Now hold it there for a moment. Pull the shoulders back and down as you draw the abs in. Your right foot goes to the side of the right hand with a bent knee. If you can't do that, you can always bend that back knee. Right arm goes up to the sky for a little chest stretch. Put your right hand back where you found it. Right foot goes back. Left leg goes to the side of the left hand. Reach that left arm up. Left hand goes down. Put that left foot back. You're going to do that again on the right side. Reach up. So if anything that I don't do, that I do today, doesn't feel good on your body, and I don't give you a modification, if you know your modifications, feel free to take them. They're always welcome. If I give you something that's too high intensity cardio, I will always give you a little low intensity option, don't you worry. We're gonna work through it. One more time to the left. Take your left foot back where you found it. Hike your hips up to the sky, pushing the heels down to the floor. Walk your hands carefully back to your feet. When you get there, roll yourself up. One foot at a time. Take a big deep inhale, arms up to the sky. Let your head fall back, hips pressing forward, roll forward. Hands are gonna come to the mat. Walk yourself out to a plank position. This time you hold it there. You're gonna tap your right hand to the left shoulder. Put it back where you found it. Opposite hand to the opposite shoulder, shoulder taps. If you need to go down to your knees, that's the modification. Feet should be at least hip distance apart, maybe a little wider. No rocking hips. So open up your feet wider if those hips are swaying. You have less than 10 seconds. Breathe. One more each time. Hike those hips up to the sky. Walk your hands back to your feet. When you get there, roll it up one foot at a time. Take another big deep inhale. Arms go up, let those hips press forward, arms reach back. Roll forward, walk out to your plank. This time we are in our 100 variation. You hike the hips up as you inhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and find a plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's an inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, inhale and exhale. As you exhale in that plank, draw those shoulders back and down as you draw those abs in a little deeper. Scooping the core, getting that nice deep core activation. Warming up for everything that we're doing next. 2 more. Last one. Find that plank. Hold for 4, 3, 2. Hike your hips up. Walk your hands carefully back to your feet. We have one final walkout. Arms are going to go all the way up. You roll forward. So sorry, it's going to be a little harder. We walk out to that plank position. You hold. Take your right foot to the side of the right hand. Your heel is down. Left foot goes down. So you're like in a squat or like a catcher position. Right foot goes back. Left foot goes back. Start with the left. Left, right, and then back, right, and left. So when you come back for me, guys, with your feet to the side of your mat, I want you to make sure that you look up for a moment, like you're a catcher, and a ball is coming at your face. You don't want it to hit you. Now, either you stay, just what you're doing, or you jump in, jump back to the plank. Jump wide, back to the plank. You got it. Keep it up. Just an option, 10 seconds. We're on our booties in 5 seconds. Fancy transition. You jump in, sit your booty down carefully, and lay all the way down on the mat. How are we doing? We're awake yet? Good. So legs are going to be glued together for our roll up. Your arms go all the way up to the side. Then you're reaching back to 45. Legs are glued together. Chin to the chest. You're going to roll it up to come up. And so reach it forward. Let your head go heavy. Scoop the belly in. Slowly resist. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Shoulders and head meet the mat. Arms go back. Again, chin to the chest. Roll it up to come up. Exhale, reach it forward. Slowly draw the abs in. You got it. Keep zipping the inner thighs together. That's going to help you. Flex the toes if you're feeling a little tight today. The first few may be a little funky. That's okay. Roll it back. This time when your shoulders and head meet the mat, arms go back, we flow. It's up, 2, 3, scoop it back, 2, 3. If my tempo is too fast for you, work at your own tempo. Totally fine. Keep it up. 2 more. Last one. Roll yourself all the way down to the mat. Stay right down there. Arms are by your side. You're going to start by kicking your right leg up to the sky with a pointed toe. Flex to lower it down. Point to lift. Flex to lower it. Now flex the left foot for me. You got it. Strong flex in that foot that's anchoring you. 2 more. Last one, hold that right leg up to 90, then lower it down to 45 degrees. Pushing into the left heel, your arms are gonna go up. I'm gonna do a 1 leg teaser on a 2 count. It's up for 2 and back for 2. Scoop it up for 2 and back for 2. You can always bend that left knee and put that foot on the mat if you need to. Last time, come all the way up, hold. Bend your right knee and take hold of that right arch. Sit up nice and tall for me. Extend the leg, and then. Make sure you're breathing. Collarbones nice and wide. The last time, hold that right leg nice and long. Now as you push the heel forward, you can open up the collarbones a little bit wider. Take one last big deep inhale, big deep exhale. Now you're gonna lower that leg down a little bit. Take your left foot to meet the right. Find your first teaser of the morning. Lower the right leg down. Slowly roll your spine all the way down to the mat. Now lower the left leg down, point the toe. You kick the left leg up with a pointed toe, flex to lower. Now your right foot is strongly flexed. You got it. Make sure you're breathing. Shoulders point away from the ears. One more time. Now take that left leg up to 90, hold. Lower the leg down to 45, curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. Pushing into that right heel on a 2 count. We go up for 2 and back for 2. Again, up for 2, back for 2. Looking good. Last one, friends. Come all the way up, bend your left knee. Take hold of that left arch. Sit up nice and tall, extend the left leg. Keep in mind, you might be a little tighter on this side. Exhale as you extend. Collarbones stay nice and wide. One more time, hold that left leg nice and long. Open up your collarbones a little bit wider. Now lower the left leg down to 45. Take your right foot to meet the left. You're going to teaser hold for 4, 3, 2. Lower the legs and reach forward for the toes. So let's take your weights if you have them. If you don't have any, no big deal. We're going to do some sit-ups to punches before we go into rolling like a ball. So you're going to lay yourself all the way down on the mat with your weights in your hands. Your elbows are going to start bent into your ribs. Now we're going to start by pushing the heels strongly into the mat. We're going to give you a full sit-up. You punch right, left, lower yourself down. Quick up, punch right, left, and lower. I want you to follow your weights with your eyes. Keep your knees glued together. That will help you. As you come down, your weights are together, protecting you. You got it. Hips don't move, just your torso is moving. Next time you come up, stay up and just punch right and left. Keep your knees together, keep that scoop in your core. Nice work, guys, you got it. 10 seconds, keep it up, a little faster. 3, 2, and 1. Put your weights to the side, roll the shoulders back. Let's scoot your booty forward to the front edge of your mat for rolling like a ball. Your knees are bent, your hands go to the front of your ankles or the back of your thighs if you're tight. Dive your nose between your knees, balancing on your tailbone, feet come 2 inches off the mat. Rock to the tips of your shoulder blades, rock back up, hold, drawing the abs in deeper. Again, rock it back. So it's tempting when you sit up to straighten your back. Don't let that happen. I want you to scoop your core the whole time. The rounder your body is, the better this is for you. Now rock up, you hold. You're gonna twist right, left, hands back to your ankles. Rock back, rock up. Twist right, twist left. No weights on that twist, so get deeper into it. 2 more. Last one. Hold it in center, slowly lower yourself all the way down to the mat. So before we go into single leg stretch, we're gonna add some challenges to each of our ab series exercises today to get a little more juice out of it, right? Why not? So we're gonna start by bringing your knees to a tabletop position. Take your hands like a prayer position and put your elbows to the right thigh as you extend the left leg. I want you to push in with your right elbow as you push in with the right thigh. You're holding. Stay with me. Breathe. In 3 seconds, we switch to the other leg. Left elbow goes to the left thigh. Extend your right leg. Hold. Curl up a little higher. It should feel very, very challenging, even though it looks like we're doing nothing, because you're using your core to push the thigh into the elbow, elbow into the thigh. In 3, in 2, and 1, we're in single leg stretch. Hands to your knees, outside hand to the outside ankle. You got it. Eye gaze on your core if your neck takes over. At any point, lower the head down. Almost there. You have 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Last one each side. Lower your head down. Take a breath for a moment. So this time, we're going to start the exact same way we did, except both elbows are on both thighs for your double leg stretch. Hold before your variation. So find your tabletop of the legs. Curl up head, neck, and shoulders. Both elbows to the thigh. Just hold. Do not just like hang out here like nothing. I want you to glue the elbows to the thighs. So we're working equally with the upper and lower abs to stay there. Breathe. Yes, you can. You got this. In 10 seconds, we're going into flow of double leg stretch. Arms and legs will go to 45. You circle just the arms, hug it in. In 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go. Hug it in. Arms reach and circle. Legs stay together. Just the arms are circling. Eye gaze on your core. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, hug your knees in, lower your head down for just 1 moment. Legs are gonna go up to 90 degrees for scissors. Hands go behind the right calf or ankle. Left leg goes to 45. Flex your feet, pull the right leg in 2 times. Switch the legs. So you're likely using your arms, it's mostly your core. And now we flow a little faster. So pull, 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 pull. For 3, for 2, for 1, bend your knees, lower your head down for a moment. So for lower lift today, we're gonna do a little lower ab crunch lift, a little bit different. So hands are gonna go underneath your tailbone, whether you have back issues or not today, just so that you can feel that imprint on your back on the mat. So feet are gonna stay pointed and bent. You're gonna lower the toes towards the mat, pull the knees in, lifting up, and then lower down. It's like a lower ab crunch. You pull it in, make sure your feet are not going over your head. Keep them in line with your knees or low. Try to get your tailbone off of the mat. Pressing your hands into the mat to help you. You got it. With every rep, maybe you get a few more vertebrae off of that mat. Let's get 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Lower the feet down for a movement. So let's rock yourself up to start. A little different, little balance challenge on our crisscross today. So pull the knees into you, balancing just like you were for your rolling like a ball. Now keep that scoop for me. Extend the left leg long, twist to the right, switch the legs, twist the left. Slow and controlled. If you're not feeling this, you're not scooping your core. I know I am, I'm right with you. Nice, Elise, looking good. There you go, Amy. Jan, I know you're working. I can't see you, but I know you are. It's 10 seconds. 1 more each side. Extend the legs, reach for the toes. So one last thing, and then we get to stretch for a moment. So we're gonna do a little sprinter sit-up variation to get even more into the obliques. Also to get your heart rate up a little again. So legs are gonna be extended to start, pushing into the left heel. You're gonna give me a full sit-up, bend me in the right knee, tap your left hand to the outside of your right foot, and lower down, push into that right heel, then the left knee, outside hand to that left foot. Let's go in 3, in 2, and 1. All the way up, quick and lower. Opposite hand to that opposite foot. You can hold that outside elbow back like runner's arms. If it's burning, You're doing it right. Not easy. Keep it up. Earn that recovery. Final 10 seconds. Twist that torso. One more each time. Last one. Extend the legs. Reach for the toes. Nice work. Open up your legs the width of your mat. First off, how are we doing? We're alive. If you're not listening a little bit yet, we're not to talk. So open up your legs, flex your feet, always slightly bend the knees if you need to. Arms go to a T position. Twist your torso to the right. Reach your fingers towards the outside of that left right foot and push that right hand back like you're high-fiving someone behind you. Now, can you push your left butt cheek down a little more as you press to that right hand to get a little deeper stretch? Sit tall and center. Twist to the left. Reach forward towards that left foot as you press back through that left hand, anchoring the right hip. Sit tall and center. Twist. Exhale, reach. Sit tall and center. Twist. And reach. We're going to stay with precision. We'll get fast on that cardio. One more time to the right. Last time to the left. Bring your arms down and roll your shoulders down. So bring your weights with you. Lay yourself down all the way onto your belly. We're going to do a little swan and arms. So lay yourself all the way down onto the mat, onto your belly. Again, you can always just use your body for this. So we're going to start with your arms in front of you, holding onto the weights. If you don't have weights, all good, no worries. So just let your hips press into the mat. My head is up so you can hear me. You just relax your head for a moment. Hip bones pressing into the mat, belly button's lifted. Your toes are pushing into the mat so much that your kneecaps lift. Your toes never lift for this. That's protecting your back. So we're going to start by lifting the arms up and chest and head and heart. You hold. Put your arms to a T position. Your hands go back behind you. Lift your arms and chest up another inch. You exhale, lower your fists down to the mat, lower your head and your heart. So now your hands are to your side, hand palms facing up, fists facing down. So start for me by floating up your head, your neck, your heart, your weights and hands are still on the mat. You're going to start by just lifting the right arm up and lowering it down. Right arm lifts and lowers. Long arm, long neck. Now right arm stays where it is, left arm lifts and lowers. Nice straight arm. You're working from the back and the triceps. Now both arms together. Lift and lower. If you have weights, even if they're light, you should be feeling this. Eye gaze is right to your mat. Don't look up. 2 more. Now hold the lift in the arms. Rotate your arms in towards each other and up to the sky. Rotate in and up. Not from the wrist, not from the elbows, from the triceps. You have 3. You have 2. The last one you hold, lift everything another inch. Exhale, lower it all the way down. So now release your weights, just put them to the side, make a pillow with your forehead, with your hands under your forehead. I can sleep today. Your hands are going to stay glued to your forehead. It should feel much lighter. You have no weights. You're going to start floating up the head, the neck, the heart. You hold. Take your arms to a T position. Arms go all the way back behind you. Now just lift your arms and lower. Lift a little, lower. The triceps should still be activated because of what you just did with the weights, but you should get more range of motion because the arms feel light as a feather. Now hold the lift in the arms, lift your chest up another inch, take your arms to a T position. Hands back to your forehead. You lift up 1 final inch, exhale, lengthen to lower. Take your hands to the side of you, push yourself back to an active breath pose. Your toes are touching, your knees are wide. You're gonna walk both your hands over to the right, cross the left hand over the right, push your hips back. As you pull that left shoulder blade down, press into that right hand with your left hand. Walk everything over to the left. Right hand goes on top of the left. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Press that right hip back. As you press into the left hand with your right, pull that right shoulder blade away from the right ear. Bring it back to center. Have a seat on your booty. Take your stretchy band. If you have it and you'd like to use it today, you're gonna place it on your thighs right above your knees. Then you're gonna lay all the way down onto your back for a little bridging series. So lay it all the way down, arms are by your side. Feet are hip distance apart to start. So once you're there, you're gonna stay there. Heels and toes are pressing to the mat. We're just gonna start with some vanilla bridging. You start by bridging the hips all the way up, you hold. Exhale, melt your spine down like a wave. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Let that feel nice. Again, inhale, tuck the hips. Exhale, melt the spine slowly to the mat. One more time. Now hold the lift, stay lifted. You're gonna open your knees and back to parallel. Knees go wide, back to parallel. Don't let your feet move. All that work's coming from the outer glutes. Resist it in, don't let those hips drop. So elbows can go to the mat, or you can bring your arms up if you want an added challenge. You have 3, you have 2. The last one, hold your knees parallel, pulse your hips to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips all the way down. So now this time, walk your feet in so that you can touch your heels with your middle fingers. That's how close the heels are to your booty. Now flex your feet so your toes are lifted, heels are down. You're gonna lift your hips up, you hold. Exhale, slowly melt it down to 1 bone at a time. Again, lift it up, spiraling those inner thighs, and lower. Next time you lift your hips, you hold your hips lifted. You're gonna walk your feet out 4 steps forward. Walk 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back. 4, 3, 2, walk it forward. This is all from your hamstrings and the glutes to keep your hips from dropping. As you walk forward, it's much harder to keep the hips up. As you walk in, I want you to reset yourself each time. Make sure that your butt is as elevated as when you started. You got it. One more time. Now walk it all the way in. Lift your hips up another inch. Now put your toes down. Hold. Then your right knee to a tabletop position. With a flex foot, lower it down. Left knee comes in. Alternating marches. Your arms can go up. Again, if you'd like a little added challenge. We're done with our bridging after this sequence. Yes, you can. You got it. Get those hips a little bit higher. 10 seconds. Every time that heel goes down, push the butt up. 3, 2, last one each side. Get those hips up, hold. Everything lowers all the way down. Hug your knees into you. Rock from side to side for a moment. Rock yourself all the way up. We're standing up for a little bit. So we have a little glute series standing. So you can stay on your mat, step off to your right or left, your choice. So we're going to start by just normal squats. Your feet should be a little bit wider than your hips. I want you to make sure that you're not going forward. It's like you're sitting in a chair. Weighting your heels, not your toes. Just squat and lift. Hands can be to your hips, in front of you in a prayer position. Your choice. Make sure you're not taking a bow. You're pressing through the heels. In 3, in 2, and 1, we hold. You're going to step out with the right leg, step in, and then lift the right leg. Drop into a squat. It's out, it's in, it's up with the leg. Beautiful. Out, in, straight right leg. Breathe. Flex that foot as you lift. 10 seconds. So good. Let it burn. Last one. Find home base. Back to your squats. Breathe. Flex your feet. Give me that same form as the other side. In less than 10, we're doing the left side, just like we did before on the right. In 3, in 2, and 1. Drop into the squat. Left leg goes out, in, lift the left leg. Squat, open, close, lift. Nice, Jan, looks good. There you go, Amy. Elise, I see you, sort of. I know you're working. 10 seconds. Almost there. Stay with me. Get a little shake out. Last time. Shake those legs out for a moment. Breathe. Nice work. Big deep breath. So we're going to do a little squat series. 15 seconds of squats. 15 seconds squat and hold. Then we're back on the mat. Stretchy band is off. 3, 2, 1. Squats. Let's go. Down, down. Flex those feet. If anyone has knee issues, I need you to make them sumo squats. Turning your toes out. Totally fine. Drop low. Stay low. Hold. Shoulders back. Breathe. In 10 seconds, back to your squats round 2. We are doing this 4 times. Yes, you can. Don't even think about it. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds of squats. Breathe. The movement part of the squats actually feel much better than the hold. Helps work out that lactic acid, which makes us sore. Big deep breath. Hold. Stay there. You got it. Breathe. In 10 seconds, round 3. You got this. Flex those toes, get a little lower. 3, 2, 1, round 3. So good. Keep it up. In less than 10, we're holding for the second to last time. 3, 2, and 1. Get low, stay low. Hold. Breathe, shoulders back. Don't let your back round. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set of squats. All the way up, all the way down. Fight for this. Earn that recovery. We have your final hold in 10. 3, 2, and 1. Hold. This is it. Final 15. Shoulders back. You can do anything you set your mind to for 10 seconds. You can get a little lower for me. Can you push out of that band? You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Shake off that band. Come onto your hands and knees. Bring your weights with you. How we do it? We're alive. I promise you, I will give you a stretch after this. So, we're going to start by putting that weight behind your left knee. So, hands are right underneath you. If you need to drop down to your elbows, I'm totally fine with that. Your choice. So, hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Flex your foot so that you can squeeze that weight and you don't lose it. You're going to start by lifting the heel up and pulling it knee to knee. So don't let that left knee go past the right. Abs are drawing in. Don't lose that weight. If you're wearing shorts stupidly like me and you're sweating, it's even harder to not lose it. If the weight's too much, just your body will do. Now hold it knee to knee. Open the left knee to the side and in. Open and close. Try not to lean too much into your right hand. Now big deep breath. We're going to combo the 2 up and out to the side. It's up, in, side, in. Don't go too fast or you're going to lose that weight. The stronger your hamstrings, the higher that booty is on the shelf, which is what we want. Fight through this. Strong flex in your foot. In 10 seconds, we're getting rid of the weight. We're going to finish out this side. Stay with me. I know you can. Abs in, shoulders back. Now bring it in. Take that weight away. Just put it to the side real quick. Press that leg out. Flex the foot. That should feel nice. Breathe through it. Little faster. Kick it back. Press, press, press. Draw those abs in deeper so that you do not fall over. Work with control. Strong flex in the foot in 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it long. Pulse it up. Up. Shoulders back. Abs in. Stay with me. Final 10 right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee goes down. Push your booty back. Nice work. So surprise, surprise, we have to do that on the other side, my friends. So let's take your weight, put it behind. Now your right knee, flex the foot. Here we go, heel to the side. Take it up and in. Make sure that right knee lines up with the left every time. Give the side just as much loving. I know our brain knows what's coming, so it's always a little harder. Make sure that strong flex. Even if you feel like you're flexing, activate a little more. Remember, mindless movement does nothing. Mind into it. Hold the knee to knee, take it to the side and in. Work with intention. You hear me say that a lot because if you're just throwing your leg, you're not going to feel that. I need you to think, where should I feel this? And squeeze it a little tighter. Let's combo it out, up and out. Take it up, in, to the right, and in. Don't speed it up. Work with control. Doing 100 crappy reps is worth nothing than 10 really solid good ones. You're almost there, you're doing so good. Two more, and we get rid of that weight. Hold it centered, take that weight away, flex the foot, press back and in. Slow to start. So good. Flex that foot, abs in. A little faster. Speed it up right here. Press, press. Like you're kicking that heel through the wall behind you. Stay with me. I know you can. In 3, in 2, and in 1 long leg. Flex the foot, pulse up, up, up. You can do this. Parallel that foot. Get the leg a little higher. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Knee down. Push your booty back. Let's have a seat. All the way down. Cross your right ankle over the left thigh. Take your hands all the way back behind you. And then flex that left foot, dragging your booty forward towards the left heel. Flex your right foot, push that right knee forward. Just breathe. You can even take your hand to it if you like, or just push it forward. You let your head fall back, just breathe. Big deep inhale, big deep exhale. Uncross your legs, extend that right leg long. Cross that left ankle over the right thigh. Scoot your booty forward, flexing both your feet. Dig your right heel into the mat as you push that left heel forward. Take another big deep inhale. Big deep exhale. Push that left knee 1 more inch forward. Uncross your legs. Lay yourself all the way down. Hug your knees into you. Hold on to your knees and circle the knees away from you. Stretching out your hips, just relaxing everything. Circle the knees in and away. Reversing. Make sure you're breathing. Now bring your knees together. So in lieu of our teasers, we are going to be doing some power sit-ups today. So what is that? That's just going to get your heart rate up a little more. We will end with 1 solid teaser, don't you worry. So a power sit-up looks like this. You're going to come all the way up with bent knees and tap your ankles, and then slowly lower it down. Your feet never touch the mat once we start, because then you're losing that contraction. I don't want that. So it's going to be quick up, slow resist down. The slow is where it counts. We're going in 3, in 2, and 1, and all the way up. At least you can always start with bent knees and just rock yourself up and slowly resist it down. Whatever works for you. Modifications are always welcome. So think quick, powerful up, slow resist down. Think of your mat is on fire by your feet. If they touch, they're going to get burnt. Don't let it happen. 2 more. Now come all the way up. Find that power sit up. Extend your legs, spine to teaser. Hold. Lower the legs. Lift the legs. You can always bend the knees. You have 3. You have 2. Work those lower abs when you hold. Lower the legs. arms forward for the toes. Now stay right there. I want you to get your hands to the back arches of your feet. Even if you need to bend your knees, I'd actually like you to. Look straight ahead. Inhale. Keeping that nice straight back. Keeping your hands on your feet. You straighten the legs as you exhale, bending the elbows, letting your head fall forward. Again, inhale, look straight ahead. Nice straight back. Exhale, straighten the legs, let your head go heavy. One more time. Let everything go nice and heavy. We're going to turn around so that you're facing your mat. How are we doing? So, I'm going to get a little upper body and core. I'm going to show you two options. We're going to do some hand release push-ups. So this is a lot of core, it's a lot of upper body. Option one will be with your feet on the mat. Option two will be knees. So option one is a little less challenging. So your hands are going to release from the mat. They're to the side of your chest. Your knees stay glued to the mat. You're going to push yourself up. Your arms are straight. You're using your abs. You're using your triceps. Then you release. Option two, a little harder. Give it a shot. You can't do it, no big deal. Make sure your feet are the width of your mat. Press your hands into the mat. Push yourself up to a high plank. Slowly bending the elbows. Everything lowers down and you release. So decide what option you're doing. Maybe you do one of each. We're going in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go. Press up. Slowly bend the elbows. Keep them narrow. Release the hands. Press up, abs, and upper body. Not easy. Exhale as you press. Remember, you can always do it to the knees. Totally fine. Still not easy by any means. Fight through it. Less than 10. Give me one more. Release those hands. Press up. Lower it down. Push your booty back to your feet and just breathe for a moment. Just let your head go heavy. So our next exercise activates the upper body, your lower body, and your core. So start with me, guys, in a quadruped position, which means all fours. So on your knees and hands, just like we were with the weights. So if you've been in my class before, you've seen a bear crawl. What is that? It's your knees are coming like 2 inches off the mat. You're not rounding. Your back is straight like a table. What that does, by not letting your knees go higher, is really gets into the quads. So join me with your knees 2 inches off the mat and hold. You're going to flex your right foot with the bent knee, kick the heel up, and then left. Kick up, kick up. Don't lift the knees when they come back. Lift. It's just a little bend, like a little donkey kick, even though I said bear, right? All sorts of animals happening here. Less than 10. Stay with it. 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, breathe for a moment. So we're going to add on from there, no more kicks, but we're going to stay in that bear crawl position. This time we're going to do 4-point taps. Having opposite hand to opposite shoulder, opposite hand to opposite knee. 4 taps, and then you repeat. You do not let your knees touch the mat the whole time. Your butt is not in the air. It's not that kind of party. Going in 3, 2, 1 in your bear crawl. Tap right, tap left, tap right, tap left. Try not to rock. Easier said than done. Don't hit yourself too hard. Yes, you can. Mind over matter. Stay with me. Halfway. Fight through it. Earn those recoveries. Yes, your heart should be pumping. 10 seconds. One more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Breathe. Is your heart pumping? I hope so. It should be a little bit. You don't have to run to get your heart pumping. So we're going to find a high plank position, which means hands underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips, turn your toes under. Take one last big deep breath. I know I'm not giving a lot of breaks, but I know you can do this. Take your knees off the mat. Find a plank for me. Hold. Take your hands to the side of the mat, and then bring them back in line with your shoulder. So left, right, then right, left. You got it. If you need to go to your knees for this, that's okay as well. Try it on your toes. One more time. Now get your hands right underneath your shoulders. Just hold for me. Pull the abs a little deeper. Feet should be hip distance apart, maybe a little wider. Breathe. No quitting allowed. You have 10 seconds. Do not quit in 10 seconds. You'll be mad at yourself. I know you're stronger than that. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Press it back. Just breathe. So we're going to flip over, sitting on your booty. We're going to do a little reverse plank action. So fingertips facing into your booty. If you have wrist issues, you need to go to your elbows, or if it feels better on you to reverse it, that kind of feels really funky on your wrist. That's why we do fingertips facing towards you. So give it a shot. If you can't do it, you gotta take a break. Come back with us when you can. So legs together, fingertips facing in towards your booty. Lift your hips up to the sky and just hold for me. Keep your eye gaze forward. Don't let your head hang back. Fight through it. I know, you're like, we just did shoulders. Why the hell are you doing this to me? And triceps. Breathe. Stay with me. In 10 seconds, I'm going to ask you to finish with a little bit more of a challenge. Yes, you can. You're like, why is she so mean today? It's Saturday. Come on. Now put your right knee into you. Foot goes down, left knee. Don't let anything drop. Yes. Nice, and there you go. You got it, Elise. Jan, I don't see you, but I know you're killing it. Robin, 2, Debbie, 2, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down and reach for the toes. How are your arms feeling? They should feel a little bit like spaghetti, a little bit right now. Just breathe, let your head go nice and heavy. Take another big deep inhale, big deep exhale. So, you're going to come onto your knees for me, facing towards me. Your right hand is going to go down to the side, extend your left leg. So your right knee and ankle should be lined up like in a kneeling side kick position. You're going to take that left arm up and then thread the needle, look at your hand, and lift it up. So we're in a side kick position. So this is easier than a side plank. I didn't say we're not doing this today though. So enjoy it. Last. So now, hold that left arm up, lift that left leg up, and down. Lift and lower. Squeeze the glute as you lift. You don't have a stretchy on. Enjoy it. In 3, in 2, and 1. We're going to combine the 2. Thread the needle, reach the arm, kick the leg, lower the leg. Thread, lift the leg, lower. Thread, unthread, lift, and lower. Beautiful. 2 more. Last one. Now hold the leg lifted, thread the needle like so. Follow the hand with your eyes. Stay in control for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse that leg to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that left foot down. Reach that right arm up and over. Just breathe. Then take that right hand down one more time. Let that left arm just reach. Push your left toe very strongly down so you feel that nice strong stretch in that left side body. Take one more big deep inhale, big deep exhale. Bring yourself up, put that knee down. Come onto your right hip. So those weren't side planks, but I didn't say we weren't doing them, so sorry if you were hoping. We're gonna go into a side plank on that same side before we go to our other side. So right elbow's gonna go down, stack your legs. You can stagger with the left in front of the right, or bend the bottom knee if you need to go for the modified. Join me in a side plank in 3, 2, and 1. Lift up, hold. Stay there. You got it. Breathe. Holding your breath doesn't make anything better, I promise you. Just makes everything all tense and tight. Now, can you lift that top leg up and down? Yes, you can. If not, just hold. Something to work to. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Feet together, lift your hips a little higher. Lower it down. Nice work. So let's swing yourself around so that you're on your knees again. I'm sorry, not swing yourself around. I don't know what I was talking about today. Clearly, I didn't have coffee today. Now take your left hand down, my friends, and right leg is going to extend. You're going to start by just threading the needle and unthreading. Same thing we did on the other side. Keep in mind, it always feels a little different, especially when your brain knows what's coming on the second side. Now hold that arm up, lift, and lower the right leg. So good. Relax that top shoulder. Now let's combine the two. You thread the needle, unthread, lift, and lower the leg. Try not to move too fast. It's not about how many reps you get in. Remember, quality over quantity. So good. 2 more. Last one. Now hold that right arm up and right leg up. Now just thread the needle, unthread with that leg hovering. So good. In 3, in 2, and 1. Hold that arm up there. Pulse that leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the right foot down. Bring yourself up. Right arm comes down. Left arm reaches up and over. Breathe. Take that left arm down again. Swing that right arm over. Now hold it there. Push your right foot down a little more. Can you reach that right arm a little further as you anchor that right hip? Just breathe. Take 1 more big deep inhale, big deep exhale. Bring yourself up. Put that right knee down. Come on to your left hip. Side plank, round 2. Final time. We get to stand it up and finish it out after this, I promise. So left elbow goes down, stack your legs. You did it on one side, same way you did on that right side. I want to see strong on this side. In 3, in 2, and 1, meet me in your side plank hold. You got this. So good. Breathe, eye gaze forward. Close your eyes if you have to and go to your happy place. Maybe it's right here in the side plank. In 3, and 2, and 1, lift that leg if you can, and lower. Just an option if you did it on the other side. Be even. Less than 10. So good. You're shaking, it's working. Lower that right foot down, lift your hips up another inch. Lower that left hip down, come all the way up and roll the shoulders back. So, before we stand up, cross your legs for me. Crisscross applesauce, at least that's what they say in school now, right? It's been a while since I've sat like this in school, so I'm aging myself. So let's take your right hand down to the mat, and then take your left hand to your right ear. We're all a little tense these days, right? So I want you to let your left ear come over towards the left shoulder, and then think of that right hand pressing deeper into the mat, letting that shoulder come down. Just breathe. Now keep that left ear towards your left shoulder, and take now your left hand over to your right collarbone. And think of pulling that right collarbone down a little more. So this seems like we're doing nothing, but in a second it's gonna get even more. Now I want you to make like an underway. And keep the left ear towards the left shoulder. Lift your chin forward up to the sky. I know I'm sounding real funny, right? So I'm gonna not do that. But you pull your teeth forward, if that makes sense. If you feel right there in that right side of your neck, everyone is very tense there, especially in this climate, right? So if you can do this daily, it feels good, right? Yes, maybe, sure, I'll pretend you're all screaming, yes. Now bring your chin down through center. Let your left hand go down. We're gonna start by bringing your right hand over towards that left ear and let your right ear go towards the right shoulder. Breathe. Pushing that left hand down a little bit deeper. Let that feel nice. Now keep your right ear towards the right shoulder. Take your right hand over towards your left collarbone and think of pulling it down. Don't actually like yank it. Be nice to your body. Just working hard today. Now keep your right ear towards the right shoulder, but make that under, right? And let me see like your under teeth up to the sky, or like show me those bottom teeth. Should get deeper in to those muscles in the side of your neck. And bring your chin down through center. Release your hands and just roll your shoulders back 3 times. So we're gonna come all the way up to standing. That felt nice, right? If you can do that daily when you're watching TV, it's a good one. So we're gonna face the same way we did when we started class. Now this time we're gonna do a forward lunge with that right leg. So what I would like to see is you go forward all the way till see how my back knee is down and then push off to come back. So I'm using that right glute to help me. If that's too much for you, you can just be here, hovering that knee. Join me in 3, in 2, and 1, let's go. Try to let that back knee touch. If you can, we're only on the right side. When you don't have sneakers, it's actually good to work those muscles in your feet because sometimes if you pronate, or especially if you have running sneakers and they add that height, you're not really getting it where you should. 10 seconds, and we're staying with that left knee down. Chest up, make sure not pushing your hips too far forward. Think neutral spine. Last one, put that left knee down, just stay there for a moment. Hands go to that right thigh, lean forward, roll the shoulders back and down. Now take that right arm forward, pull the abs in. Left hand goes to that left foot, stretch out that left quad. If that's too much for you, you can go to a standing quad stretch, just breathe and take your hand back to that right thigh. Big deep inhale, big deep exhale, letting that foot come close to your left glute. Lower that left foot down, right hand to that right knee, press it in, left arm reaches up and over. Take one more big deep inhale, big deep exhale, arms go to the side, push yourself back up. Other side, left lunge forward, 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you have your knee down on the right side, I want the same on the left. Power off that left glute to push you back. Yes, you can. You're using your abs to find balance as well. Core is in everything. So you're almost there. 10 seconds. Keep looking straight ahead. Nice straight back. Give me one more. Put that right knee down. Hold for a moment. Hands to that left thigh. Keep pressing forward. Breathe. Left arm goes forward. Find your balance. Right hand reaches back to that right foot. So let us know how you like class. If you want more of anything, you can always message me at Danielle at vault.fit or info@vault.fit. We do listen, I promise. Take another big deep inhale, big deep exhale. Lower that right foot down. Left hand goes to that left knee, pressing it into the midline. Right arm reaches up and over. Now take your hands down. I want you to come down to your knees. Turn your toes under and pike your hips up one more time to that downward dog position. Pedal out your feet, stretching out your calves. I hope to see you guys next Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Lift your heels up, lower both heels down. Walk your hands carefully back to your toes. Roll yourself up with slightly bent knees to where your hands are right in line with your knees. And just hang there like a little rag doll, releasing any last bit of tension. Circle the arms into you. Circle them away from you. Shake your head. Yes, 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 I did amazing. No, 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 no more planks. You roll it up one foot at a time. You get to the top. Take one final big deep inhale. Let your head fall back. Hips pressing forward. Come back to neutral spine. Take your arms down and roll your shoulders back 3 times. Clap it out for yourself. You guys did amazing. Thank you so very much for joining me. Have a great weekend. Please stay safe. Wear your mask.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elise's son, who I don't see. He's like, hi, there he is. He's like, I'm hiding from the scary. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good day.